Welcome back to the Good Labs channel. I'm your host, Grant Horvat, and we got 6 fan swings we're gonna break down today. Let's get right into this. I appreciate every single one of you guys sending in these swings. We got a bunch of DMs here on the Good Instagram. I picked 6 swings. We're gonna break these down today. On the previous Good Labs video, you guys really liked the fan breakdown and the interaction, so we're gonna keep this going. But the main request was that I was kind of like standing up and showing you guys more positions wise. We will be doing that very shortly. We actually have a simulator being built right now for our Good office, so that will be in the future. I'll be kind of helping you guys out more, standing up with a club in my hand, showing you guys different positions. But for today, we're just gonna look at these swings. I'm gonna talk about them, help you out, and kind of do it while I'm sitting down and showing you different positions. Let's get right into this. All right, first up here, Mr. Chad Stone sent in his swing here. Let's look at this. I like that green outfit, man. Wow, that is a really pretty view too. All right, we got a super slow motion going on here. Really good backswing there. Okay, first thing, okay, you have a great backswing. I absolutely love this backswing. Guys, for all of you watching out there, what Chad did right here in the backswing is something to copy. It is absolutely great. He has a lot of depth, really good takeaway, keeps it to the outside. But on the downswing, Chad, you are gonna throw your hands out towards the ball. So if you guys look at this video, he throws his hands out towards the ball on the downswing. So what you need to feel, Chad, is on the downswing, your hands are almost going towards your right pocket. So when you swing down, your hands are almost touching your right pocket. That's the feeling you have to have, because when the arms on the downswing go away from the body, they start to get a little bit disconnected and lose the connection with the rotation of your body. So that would be my greatest piece of advice right there, Chad, is to just really feel like your hands are getting closer to your body on the downswing, because you don't want them throwing out towards the ball. You're gonna get a little disconnected. But once again, really good backswing. I would not change anything with that. You load really good. Just we gotta work on that downswing, getting a little bit more shallow and connected. But good swing, Chad. All right, on to the second swing here. We got George Taylor sent in his swing. Let's take a look at this. Okay. Wow. Okay, George, well, first thing, with George's swing here, you guys are gonna notice he has an extremely fast tempo. I'm somebody personally, if you have a fast tempo or a slow tempo, I'm not always gonna say you need to have a slower tempo, because there's some people out there that their brain works faster and they're more of a quicker person. So I'm not gonna make somebody that's a quick person try and swing slow, because they're just not a slow person in general. There's some people that have really quick tempos that are still really good players. So I'm not always gonna change that. I see he has a quick tempo, but the one thing I'm noticing here, George, is you have a lot of disconnection. So when you take it back, it's all arms. You're gonna notice it's all arms on the downswing too. That's why you throw it to the outside. So what I would focus on, George, is on your takeaway. You need to slow it down and get wider and turn your shoulders, because you're just going like this. So there's no movement of the big muscles. It's all little muscles and arms. So slow it down and really feel your back here, point at the target on the top of your swing. We gotta turn those big muscles. We gotta turn this core and not just the arms. Because the arms, these break down under pressure. This does not. When you're under pressure, you're playing with your buddies. I mean, pressure is different for everybody, but if you're playing with your buddies out there, you got money on the line, and you're getting all handsy like this, you're not gonna hit it good. You gotta use these big muscles, turn. What I want you really to feel, George, is that you're hitting a lot of 3/4 wedge shots and keeping a lot of width in your body. So you're just taking it wide back, only waist high, and turning through waist high until you can get the connection with your core and your arms, because they're disconnected right now. So we got to get that connection. But I appreciate you sending in that swing, George. Let's move on to the next one. All right, next one up, we have Lim Morillo. He said, yo, please put me on the video. I've been a fan since day one. Appreciate you, Liam. Let's take a look at this. Not a bad move. Pretty powerful move. The one thing I noticed right away with Liam's swing though is he takes the club way inside. I mean, I'm not saying an inside takeaway is the worst thing ever. I kind of fight that a little bit. I sometimes take my club a little bit to the inside too much, but his is kind of rolling to the inside. You guys will notice. I would like to see that club stay a little bit more to the outside, Liam, on your backswing, just because when your club gets to the inside there, you're gonna wanna come a little bit over the top like you slightly do. So if we can just keep that club to the outside a little longer on the takeaway, you'll be able to shallow it a little better on the downswing. It's kind of like a a reaction. So if we take the club inside, we're gonna wanna come over the top. If we take the club outside, we're gonna wanna come to the inside. So it's kind of that reaction thing. But Liam, we appreciate you being a fan since day one. Obviously, I just want you to work on that takeaway a little bit. Keep that club to the outside so we're able to shallow it a lot easier on the downswing. But, I mean, you got a good move. It's powerful. You held your balance good. I do like the move. We just the takeaway. And keep that athletic. I mean, it looks like a very athletic swing, which I like a lot. Alrighty, on to our next one. Let's take a look at this. All right, well, the one thing I noticed right away with Jamie is the lower body. We got to work on the lower body movement because your lower body's not really turning in the backswing, so it's not clearing on the downswing. You're kind of keeping your lower body pretty stagnant, and what's happening is you're standing up through impact instead of clearing. So guys, just focus on his lower body there. That's something a lot of us do when we're starting out with golf. So if you guys just look at Jamie's lower body, we just got to get that to clear towards the target more and not stand up. Then we have to flip the face, and there's a lot of face issues that occur when you do not rotate your lower body. But it's actually a pretty good move. You get away with it and your balance is good. So, all right, on to the fifth swing here. Grant, descending his swing here. Let's take a look at this. Gosh, Grant's, you know, if your name's Grant, you probably have a good swing, you know? Grant, this is actually a pretty solid move here. Really, actually, is great tempo. One thing that I noticed with Grant's move is that he lifts the club a little bit. So Grant, on your backswing, you're getting to a certain point and your hands are lifting like this and going straight up. You're not getting deep enough. So what happens is on your downswing, you're a little bit too steep. So I would like to see your club, your takeaway is really good, but once you get to this position, get the club a little bit deeper at the top because you're lifting those arms a little bit. You're getting a little bit steep on the downswing. We just got to get you deeper on the backswing and we'll be good. But really solid takeaway. Balance is great. Just shallow it out a little bit. We're good. All right, guys, on to our final swing here. Nicholas Massey. Let's take a look at this. He's got the baseball. Holy Bubby golf. Okay. Nicholas, okay, this is actually impressive, guys. I mean, he did the exact thing that Bubby does. When Bubby's actually slicing the ball, sometimes Bubby will just take the club up here and start in a baseball position and hit a draw. Because what happens when he starts up here already, he shallows it out. But when Bubby does his normal takeaway, he sometimes takes it inside and over. But this is actually a funny thing because Bubby does this all the time and kills it. That was actually pretty good. That's really impressive because I don't think I could start from that position and actually hit it. That's actually, I love that. That's awesome. That's a great little swing there, Nicholas. I don't know if that's how you normally swing on the course, but hey, it's pretty impressive if you do that. But hopefully you guys did enjoy the fan breakdown for this week. We're going to be doing a lot of these in the future when we do get the simulator, like I mentioned earlier in the video, because the simulator is going to be amazing. We're going to be able to do a lot with the TrackMan that will also be with the simulator for you guys. So that's all to come in the future. It's going to be a really sweet setup we have going on because then we'll be able to look at your ball speed numbers, club path, all that on the TrackMan. We'll probably break down all the guys in Good and get you guys some ball speed numbers, everything. It's gonna be really fun once we have that simulator in place. But we appreciate you guys watching the labs videos. Until next time, guys, peace out.